Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, today we're going to talk about the best part about Legion. And when I say best part about Legion, this is in my opinion. There's some people out there that like to kill level 5s over and over and over. And that's their best part of World of Warcraft. And that's okay. Everybody has different feelings about things. And I would love it if you left a comment telling me what your favorite part about Legion is, but let's go ahead and talk about it. The best part about Legion is Mythic plus dungeons. And before you click off the video, let me explain why, right? You're like, what? Mythic plus dungeons suck. And then there's another part of them that are like, I love them too. It's such a crazy situation with Mythic pluses because I've heard people just cry and complain about them. And then I've experienced, great things. And I love it. And I'll tell you why I love it. And I'm not saying that I haven't had bad experiences with it. I did a 5-hour Eye of Ashara. And we did not kill the last boss. Yeah, it hurt. Right? It hurt. But, it is what it is, right? The content is supposed to be harder. The content is supposed to be scaled. And it starts off with a level 2. And for people that don't understand what Mythic Pluses are, let me talk about them a little bit. Mythic Pluses are normal Mythic Dungeons scaled up. So what you'll start with is you'll start with a +2 key. That is the lowest key that you can achieve. Right now I have a level 7 key that I need to do. And you will see dungeon modifiers on there. I have 2 of those right now. The first one, it adds extra trash mobs, and your kill count actually goes up, so you have to kill more mobs to be able to complete the dungeon. And then the second one, I believe, is the tank has less aggro, I believe. I think it's the tank has less aggro, so you're actually having to watch your threat, so you're not able just to run in there and burst and blow everything up. If you're a melee, you're going to get destroyed. So you have to watch your aggro. You have to make sure the tank is, has some aggro. So, which is, not a thing anymore, except with this. And, it's actually very punishing for players that do not know how to watch their threat. So it's pretty cool to see that. So, what it does is it just continues to scale up. Now, the highest I've done is not even that high. It is, where do I click to find that? There we go. It is, a level 5. That's my highest. Our guild highest at the moment is a level 7. I think 9 was last week, which the ranking system's kind of weird because, as you can see, my guildies that have done this, we have our tank, which is Caffeine right there. He is in this group at a level 7, but he's ranked in a level 6. So I'm not sure how that works. I'm guessing it's like you can't do it in a guild group to be ranked. Only one person will be ranked in it. I don't know. Whatever it is. But, I've done a 2, a 3, and a 5. And what these do is they're almost like challenge mode dungeons where you'll actually go and do these, but at the end, you'll get a chest. Now, depending on how fast you clear it, you'll get multiple chests. You can get up to 3 chests. If you just blow through it like crazy, you get 3 chests. And these chests have a chance to give you, obviously, a legendary. But they also have a chance to give you Mythic 2 gear, or Mythic 3, or whatever the number that you're doing. And this gear is really good, and it can Titan Forge and everything. So it's way worth doing. It's amazing. But the thing that I love about it so much is it's a 5-man raid. It really is. You guys can progress as far as you guys would like. If you have a team that's legit, you have 5 players that are like, yeah, we're the best on the server, well, go prove it. Right? Well, you 5 think you're amazing. See how far you can go in Mythic Plus Dungeons. I think the world highest right now is 15. That is insane. I just read that this morning, and I'm like, 15? How the heck do you get 15? But, these are some of the top players that are doing this, that are just scaling up. So, I love these. These are super great. And even if you can only do 1 a week, if you can only get a 2 done, which is, a 2 isn't hard. A 2 is, does it say? It doesn't say. A 2 is like 12% more HP and damage on bosses and stuff. It's not very much. So you guys will be able to do it pretty easy. If you can do a mythic, you could definitely do a just a long night. A mythic plus 2, definitely. 3 gets a little bit harder, but definitely doable. 5 was very easy. We 2 chests to 5, so it wasn't very difficult. This 7 that I have, I think is going to be a little bit more difficult, and the modifiers, depending on what mythic you get, what dungeon, is going to be pretty significant on the hard mode on it, right? So it is what it is, but cool. It's super cool. One of the best things about it is at the like I think I started talking about, but I didn't finish. If you do a 2, just a 2, you just do 1. Next week you'll get a chest in your order hall, and I'll go run and show you guys that real quick. There will be a chest right for like demon hunters. If you're a demon hunter, your chest will be up here, right over here. Right there. And for anybody else, I believe it's by where you do your all these things right here, your class hall missions. There's somewhere over there by it. But so what you'll do is you'll just loot this chest, and this chest has a super high chance of getting legendary item. So I'll probably get one in a year. It's just with my luck. But that, in my opinion, is the best thing, because I've had a lot of friends that are really good players, and they're just, they're like, oh man, I just can't get into, raiding. Maybe they don't like raiding. Maybe their computer doesn't run very well in a 20-man environment when you're raiding. But a 5, they really love the dungeons. They just farm dungeons all the time. Well, this is the place to go. This is the place where you can achieve a lot of gear. You can get super geared. You can outgear mythic raids with Mythic Plus Dungeons. It's super incredible. You can, because all of it Titan forges, so you can technically outgear mythics in normal dungeons, right? But that's just super rare chance. But with Mythic Plus Dungeons, it's a very high percentage that you can outgear mythic raiding content, which is insane. That said, you can't suck. You can only get carried for so long. If you're 830 eye level or something like that, you can definitely make a group with a 2 or a 3 and go in and finish it. But if you're 830 and you're not very good, you're not going to do very well. You're not going to get up to a 7 unless you were just super carried. And the other thing that I really like about this is, I mention eye level, but this is player over eye level. If you have a really good player that is 840 and you have a sucky player that's 860, well, guess what? That 860 isn't going to do nothing, because you're going to have to be able to interrupt. You're going to have to be able to stun. You're going to have to be able to stay out of stuff. You're going to have to watch your surroundings. You don't want to pull more than you need to because you're trying to get it timed. It's cool. And one other thing about timed, it is timed, right? But let's say I take this 7, my 7 key, for example, and I'm like, you know, I just want to get it done. I can get a group of friends. I can get a pug, whatever you want to do. And I can say, all right, we'll go for timed, but if we can't get it in the time it requires, it's not a big deal. And the reason it's not a big deal is because you will still get loot at the end. You will still get a chest for your Mythic 7, right? And you will also get a chest for a Mythic 7 in your order hall on the next reset. That is amazing. The only thing that happens is your key gets depleted. Now, I've heard you can get your key back by doing another Mythic 7, but you won't get loot. So you have to do it and then do it again. It's just not worth it. You'll get one next week. But yeah, man, this is that's my opinion of the best thing that they brought out. It doesn't replace raiding. A lot of people say, well, this replaces raiding because you can get better gear and stuff. No, that's not the case. It's more of an alternative to raiding, because there's a lot of people that just do not like to raid. Maybe they don't have time. It's like, dude, I only have an hour. All right, let's do it Mythic Plus. All right, cool. And you get a group of friends together and you go do it and you're good to go. It doesn't have Mythic Pluses don't have tier sets. Mythic Pluses do not have those trinkets that you're gonna get. They do have gear, but it's not. It doesn't replace raiding, right? Raiding is still very important because there's a lot of important stuff in the raid that you'll still need to get. Those tier bonuses and tier sets are way worth it when they come out. Right now they're not out, but still some of the trinkets you can get in Emerald Nightmare are really good. So just the way of the world. All right, guys. Leave in the comments, what do you think is the best part about Legion? This was my my 2 cents on the subject. I really love what they've done with it, so pretty cool. Alright, guys, like, favorite, share, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Check out the channel. Go watch some other videos. Appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. The channel is growing every day. It's more subscribers are coming to the channel, joining the team, enjoying some WoW content, enjoying me talk about nothing, but it's cool. Alright, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon.